It's Late's world. Your favorite unicorn is in the building. Let's go. Brooklyn in the building. Everybody turn up. Hey, pink lights flashing, make the whole chat jump. Latte in the building, now the whole chat lit. Unicorn pressure, watch a pop. Screen record, hold up, watch it go live. Big city energy, watch the numbers rise. Pink lights flashing, screen getting loud. Top tier chatter, she on the whole crowd. Mode on, but the pressure stay thick. Latte world, baby, yeah, she talk a ish. Beat drop hard, make the whole room shake. Brooklyn energy, she don't do fake. Brooklyn in the building, everybody turned up. Pink, lights flashing, make the whole chat jump. Hey, Mars can't handle when she hit that frame. Unicorn magic, put respect on the name. Too much flex, watch the algorithm bend. Locked and loaded, she a top 5 trend. No dead vibes, only heavyweight bars. Looking at it too, yeah, she aiming for stars. Unicorn pressure with the spotlight beam. Latte world, take over, she running the stream. Brooklyn in the building, everybody turned up. Pink lights flashing, make the whole chat jump. Latte in the building, now the whole chat lit. Unicorn pressure, watch her pop.
Hey y'all, how is everybody doing today? I'm happy y'all made it over to Tay-Tay's place. Definitely hit the like button for your girl. Latte World, hit that share to let them know that Tay-Tay is here. Of course. If we woke up this morning, anything and everything else is an extra to us. You already know we're gonna get into that mental check-in, friend. Let your girl Tay know if you a 1, 2, or a 3. A 1 mean you good, a 2 maybe in between, a 3 you might be on some fuck everybody. But that's even okay with me as long as by the end of this live, you be at a 1 with me. Why? Because energy is everything. Definitely. How's everybody doing? Thanks for checking in. You know, I was supposed to call y'all back yesterday, but I called y'all back today, and I'm happy that I decided to wait because, listen, the YouTube, the social media streets, they definitely on heat, okay? And you know Tay was out here being nosy. Yeah, listen, I get paid to be nosy. Don't fuck around, all right? This is not a secret. This is nothing new. Not a big surprise, but while I was out in other people's business, while I was out minding other people's business, right, I came across a video where I seen Johnell and Robert playing basketball, y'all. Yes, the fellas was out playing basketball. Come in, sit down, get comfortable, friend. I got enough space on the couch for everybody. Make room for your cousin or your auntie. But yeah, listen, even y'all in the bushes, please hit the like button. You ain't got to like me. But listen, they was out playing basketball. And I was wondering, like, that's real growth, right? That's real growth. Now, a thought came across, and it was like, Tay, do you think that the boot lady can go and play basketball with any one of the baby mamas? You think her and Nakia could go and play basketball, y'all? Huh? Drop those unicorns in the chat. Listen, because listen, Tay-Tay came to start her shack. I did, and I am. Hey, family. How y'all doing? Listen, Tay-Tay is just out here doing a couple of braids and things. I'm over here working with my family while I'm talking to my family. But I came to talk my shit in the process because I need to figure out what doing badass bitch can go and play some basketball, sis. You got the feet for it. You got the feet for it and stuff. Because I was wondering, instead of you going out here trying to get new balls, while the guys is out here playing basketball, you and Nakia not cool no more. Y'all can't be out here balling. Y'all both are size 12 and a half, 13. I mean, y'all can get on the court. She out here like a Teletubby, but I don't think y'all getting along. Because you said when you moved to North Carolina, stop Tay if she's wrong, baby. When you had moved to North Carolina, you said that we are family. Yeah. You know all of that, right? But all we've been seeing is you wearing panties and come fuck me boots, right? We ain't see you playing with no other balls. We seen you trying to get out there and play with some balls, but not basketball. Nothing, 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 nothing. So for me, I was thinking like this is a good thing, right? Because the guys is showing growth, right? And that says a lot. It actually says the most because once Johnell actually goes to court and get visitation of his kids, at least you know when the kids get visitation that the kids will still be able to do things together, friend, because the fathers got common sense. But I ain't never met a bitch, right? Why you don't want the men to have their kids? Bitch, you got a half a dozen. You could spare some like a tire at this point in time. They don't want you, right? And I be trying to figure out how by keeping the kid is that gonna make the man want you, friend? It seemed like their relationship is better without you in the middle, friend. They might become best friends. I mean, I'm saying that's why you ain't want them to link up and stuff. You out here getting your all season boots and showing up on the internet doing what you do. I'm still mad at you about Mosky feet. That don't fly over with me. Not a bitch talking about she make 420,000. Cousin, she says she make $420,000 a year. I'm doing her here, right? $420,000 a year, right? She sent the baby this week into the daddy house with no socks on, right? The inside of the shoe was dirty. He was just looking in to find out the size. He didn't know about the surprise that was on the inside, right? So now I know they sell socks at Dollar Tree and other places, Dollar General, Family Dollar, Walmart and Ross. Shit, you keep it going, right? How do you feel about a bitch that say she get 20,000 for a story, but send her son, her child, my bad, her daughter to her daddy's house with no socks on and dirty shoes? That don't make no sense. No sense at all, right? But you know what she been doing on the weekend? Wearing panties and come fuck me boots.
Priorities, I guess.
No priorities. See, she said it best. Priorities. Yes, yes, yes. She has none, to say the least, because ain't no real mammy gonna be sending a child out in the street in that type of condition, baby. But then what was even worse, y'all, because Tay. I be in everybody bushes, baby. What was worse was the people that defend her big feet, they were saying how if a man owed child support, if he owed child support, it doesn't matter if she sends the child over there like that. Do you agree?
That reflects on her. Like,
can you say that again?
that reflects on her.
That's a reflection of her big boot wearing ass, right? So regardless of what she got going on with any man, her children is supposed to be her first priority, right? That's what I had thought. That's what Tay was thinking. But they say that we just be talking shit. But I know that you would never catch my child within that predicament. Hold on. We in the garage with it, y'all. But y'all already know that. But I'm trying to figure out, well, the men is out here making statements because they basically at peace, baby. They don't put your ass to rest. Put you to rest. They not paying attention to shit that you got going on. So it doesn't matter how many curtains you go and get cut up and put in where. Oh, hey, Mr. Trucker. Good job. Good job. They out here working in the heat. You got to give them support, baby. But yeah, while she out here wearing pieces of lace curtain that she ordering off of TikTok for $30, you couldn't spend $1.50 on some socks? Is she having a party? She inviting everybody to the rodeo. And she offered to pay people rent. Yeah, but she ran off on the plug and didn't pay her own rent. Y'all remember that shit, right? So I just be confused because while they be out here talking about the dudes, while they out here talking about the dudes, it's the bitches that's doing bads, if you ask me. You got Taco Crotch Shay out here stalking everybody. Her story change every other day. She all up in the content creators inbox acting crazy. Then you got Bad Boot Bree. Bad boot wearing Bree, one for every season, patent leather fur, you name it, baby, she claimed it. But anyway, the only thing that we don't see is no bitches that's about no business, baby. I mean, I'm just saying, you could get fucked for free. 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 May I go on? Because when you got noodle coochie and taco crotch, I don't think that you should be trying to pop out on anybody's social media thinking that you hot. And then when you're definitely doing bad when it comes down to the factors of your kids, sis, I mean, I'm saying, I'm the one in the trailer, okay? You would think my kids wouldn't have no socks on. Like, what would they call that? Like trailer trash? You would think my trailer trash ass, okay, would be out here having my kids running around with no socks on, baby. But meanwhile, in between time, you are the one, okay? Is it the fact that that furniture outlasted your relationship? Talk to Tay. Huh? Is it that? What is the situation? Your pregnancies last longer than your relationships, obviously. And the men wind up only trying to figure out shit for the babies. I mean, then they be on the run. Hey, everybody coming in. You know Tay Tay love you from a distance. You know Neil Fall, you got Tay Tay heart. That's how that go. But no, for real. A bitch that say that they got so much keep coming up short, right? She got a court case every week, but she's saying she doing the most out here in these streets. But then you sending your baby somewhere for 2 days with dirty feet, baby. I told you they said she don't wash her ass. That's why she used to be mad at Robert. He used to make her wash her ass. It's bad enough, bitch, you smelling like WD-40 because you look like you need some oil. Booty squeaking, booty leaking. I got shit that got to go on, but hey, go wash your ass, baby. Do that. But now you out here on the prowl. That shit out here like, "Rrr." If you ain't washing the baby feet, that mean you ain't washing your ass either, sis. I mean, that just mean that you just all around trifling. I don't give a fuck what nobody got to say. You know, I'm the unicorn. I'm going to throw, what is it? Rainbows and bubble, what is it called, baby? Gumballs. Yeah, rainbows and gumballs at your ass. I ain't got no argument with nobody because I said what the fuck I said. Hey, everybody. No, we're going to have to get some shit straight today with the boot lady. Because the boot lady has got us aggravated. And I know she's seen her baby daddies over there playing basketball just like we did. She done lost both of her balls. That's what the young kids say. That's my ball. But you done lost both balls. That is sad. That is sad. That is sad. How you do that? And you said they want you back? I don't know. I don't believe you. You need more people. Because ain't no way. And you ain't a bad mother in one relationship. You a bad mother in all of them. Like, and it's bad because the older kids been through each bad relationship. And then a person like I only been through 3. Like that's nothing wrong. Like it's nothing wrong with that, honey. Your kids had to witness that shit. You know what they say though, hurt people, and heal people. Long as you ain't healed, your ass gonna be out here continuing to hurt. And now your ass is out here lurking for somebody else balls again to be out here motherfucking being the villain and then acting like the victim. Cause ain't nothing been beat on you other than that fucking coochie. Ain't nothing been beat other than that coochie. You always out here like this. Leaking and fucking squeaking with a half a dozen kids at home, fucking sis. You like the Alibaba of mamas. You like the Alibaba of mamas. You out here stealing kids, kidnapping kids, and looking out here to fuck up niggas' life, sis. That's sad. I don't know. I would not want to have a baby to try to keep a man, and then you ain't keeping that. Not one. Each one of them run like they be like this, the Jordan sign on the shoe. That's how fast they be getting the fuck away from you. So anybody that is a woman and support kids being in an unhealthy situation is just as unhealthy mentally as she is, baby. Because I don't give a fuck whether I like somebody or don't like somebody. When it come down to the kids, it's a whole different type of narrative. Tay loved the kids. And it's bad that the CCs, content creators, or the bloggers, whatever the fuck you choose to call it, you call me Jadea. You said that. So I guess we like on the first name basis now, right? So you bitch, you need to get your shit together because you the fuck unfit. Ain't no way that your babies is last on the list. And these people is out here supporting this shit. What you gonna go? Get a GoFundMe on how to be a mommy? That's how they gonna support the cause? I'm trying to figure it out. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And your friend said that your panties look like that baby feet. But we seen it on the internet, so that ain't no secret. While you out here trying to shake your ass. Child. You was out here sucking ding ding with fruit roll up, and the only thing you did was roll out. How? That ring around your motherfucking mouth is filth. That's what it is. Some people, they go in the store and buy the, what's that, the eyebrow pencil, and they put it around their lip for liner. Your shit is permanent because it's dirt. Your shit is dirt. You got a dirty mouth. Clean it up. You a dirty mouth hoe. And then the bad part, she out here free OFing, baby. Because when you out here taking your clothes off for free and how can I say, sashaying on the internet, you giving people a peek at the product for free. They ain't had to pay no money. All they had to do is give you a view. But that's your type of MO. That's what they say. It don't take much for a funky bitch, baby. I gotta curse at you a lot before my kids come home because I'm a mother. I got one that kind of, but that's a whole nother story. He graduating, but before I say the big words, I gotta make sure I ain't heard. I got till 2:00 with your stuck eye ass. All right, while you want to be out here playing any, mini, money, mo, who the hoe gonna lie on today for show? You got to do a little bit more better with your children. That's how you say it, children. Maybe you're not understanding us because we saying kids and children and shit. Maybe it's the pronunciation. Maybe we gotta say children, okay? You gotta get your shit together with your children, all right? And if you got men that's out here willing to do what they need to do to help that situation too, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with you. Ain't that much I'm mad at dick in the world. Girl, come get your kid, please, and thank you. What time you say? Oh, you need them with clothes or without clothing? Let me know. Oh, all right. I have them downstairs. They'll be downstairs rather outside because Tay got a driveway now. But I don't get it. I mean, at least they need to get something from the people that actually got the value within the situation. Somebody got to pour into the kids. Somebody have to. Don't get me wrong. I laugh and I joke, but you don't think I show my kids the fucking most? You got to come from somewhere to get somewhere. And bitch, you ain't going nowhere to end up nowhere at all. Because when you don't do what you need to do for your kids, you ain't going to have no good luck, sis. Because they going to either grow up with resentment or regrets. And neither one of them is good. That causes trauma. What was the problem? My mama was a whore. Imagine your kids growing up with trauma because their mama was a whore. Imagine that. I hope y'all hitting the like button for your girl Tay. I hope so. Let me know if you definitely agree with me. Because the only reason why I'm saying what I'm saying is because who can care about the kids, baby, if the people that they saying is the enemies, right? And the baby daddies is the enemies too. But we the only ones that's caring about the kids, not you. That's the shit that got Tay kind of confused. I mean, I'm just saying. Why wouldn't we be supporting the fact is that the baby sneakers was dirty? Huh? Why wouldn't we be using that as a hitch? Because it damn sure ain't. That shit is embarrassing. All right? Her daddy was live, decided to take his daughter shopping. All right. Unfortunately, he was live through his goddamn Ray-Bans. So whatever his eyes see, that's what the glasses see. Okay. And he did not take or think when he took the goddamn shoe off, that's what was going to be inside. He was looking for the damn size. All right. So, for all them people that's actively supporting that party that they choose to be going to support Bree, take a pair of socks with you. Take some socks. Each one of y'all take a pair of socks to get in, to make sure that y'all supporting the children. All right? The children need to be supported too. That's how we gonna have to do what it is that we do. Fuck it. Take a pair of socks as an honorable guest. That's how we gonna do that. If the kids is only gonna be taken care of when the internet does it, then when y'all go to the motherfucking party, take a pair of socks, each size. She got from the babies on up, okay? So everybody, grab y'all a pair of motherfucking socks before you go to support that her. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Y'all got me fucked up. Y'all want to be out here trying to find out everything that's wrong with everybody else. And what's wrong with this heifer is right in front of y'all fucking face. I plead the fifth on that. I ain't even lying. Because how much can you say? It's not too much that you can say when what the person is about is on display. She's a badass mammy, okay? And the only time her kids is in a good situation is when they actually go with the opposite parent. It's bad enough you force these kids on these men and then don't let them parent them. That's the stupidest shit I ever heard in the motherfucking world. You go off birth control to have no control of your birth. Obviously, a half a dozen kids to say the least. What you been 33 for 33 years? 38 years, 39 for maybe 40. Anyway, right? So you force these kids on these men, go off your birth control, go through all of this just to kidnap them in the end. Make it make sense. Support your girl Tay. Please, baby. Definitely invest in me to make the best in me, okay? And if you see the hype button after this, baby, then definitely hype me up. Hype me up. Because we had to come together as a community today. Because it is within our, how can I say, unfortunate, learnings, right? That we had to see a person that we cared about be violated, baby. Because like I said yesterday, we actually watched these kids grow up on the internet. We seen when the people was together, and now we see the situation that the people is apart. But due to the factors of the outcome, we see the person who was in control of the start. It was Robert, because that was the only time it was structure within this situation. A person was mad because they couldn't go out hoeing, so they was thinking that somebody else was out there hoeing on them. You know, they say the insecure is always going to place blame, because that is the thing that they want to be doing, friend. She know that she's a hoe, so she can't believe that somebody would want to be monogamous. You understand? How did Johnell start doing his thing? My bad, Jay Black. Because you know that's that boy from Staten Island that be wildin'. But how did he actually start to get on his shit? Because he found that shit up in that bitch iPad. She was fucking the deacon, the bailiff, out here stripping for smoothies. You couldn't get these niggas to purchase, fucking socks for your kids, but you want to be out here fucking with the deacon. What the fuck was he praying for? I don't know. I guess y'all Batman call is when you be running around the house with the baby blanket talking about you praying. That's how you be telling the deacon, I need you now. I need you now. I don't know. We've been talking about this dumb hoe shit for 4 years, and she's still doing dumb hoe shit. So at this point in time, you know that a dumb hoe can only be known to do dumb hoe shit. Ain't nothing going to change with it. Johnell come with his shirt open. This bitch come and take her clothes off. That's nothing new for you. That's what you always do. They're like, you in competition? How you in competition with your baby fathers? And neither one of them wants to be bothered. Huh? I'm going to get in the comments in a minute, y'all, as soon as I do my next grade, okay? How? How? Tell me how. Neither one of them wants to be bothered, okay? The only time they choose to see you is during drop-offs and court dates. Drop-offs and court dates. Imagine that. That's the only way you're going to get to see your baby fathers at this point. And that's on the flyby. Back to the gas stations. Remember when Messy Meatloaf used to have you meet him in the gas station with your kids? And now you moved all the way to North Carolina, sis. And I don't see nothing no closer within the relationship. It seems like y'all kind of distant. It seemed like you and Sloppy Meatloaf is kind of distant right now. What happened? His aluminum jewelry burnt his neck? Huh? He stood in the sun too long. Now he mad. Is that what happened? Let me see. Hey, everybody coming in. Sorry if I didn't speak to y'all individually, friend. I'm definitely sorry. Y'all was coming in pretty fast, but definitely know I love you all. That's for sure and for sure and for sure. Because I don't know. These people got the game fucked up. I didn't know in 2026 we were supporting being unfit and then trying to call the men deadbeat and making them pay for the mother's action. Because it's different when a person chooses not to be there. And it's a whole different situation when a person is not being allowed to be there. Okay? Because if the court say that there's a no contact order between Johnell and Bree, that ain't got nothing to do with the babies. Okay? But the only bad part about it is the more time that she keep them away from him, friend, is going to be all the evidence he needs when he go to court once again. Because you don't get to make that choice. You don't get to make that choice. You mean to tell me you didn't make the choice to leave a person with all these complaints that you want to try to always throw up, right? You was pretty much in comfort with your babies in that situation. But now that another person wants out, you basically want to complain because you want them to stay in. Is that what we making make sense? Because that's what I'm getting from it. I mean, I'm just being honest. And these grandmothers, older women, like they say, we in our 40s and 50s. But when have you ever seen us support the factors of a child being kept away from their fucking parent? Even if the shoe was on the other foot, okay? You done heard many people say, nah, a child needs both parents. It ain't nothing to be spiteful or that don't make things right because you got a problem with a person to just support the factors of them losing their kid. You have some hope within the situation to hope that a person want to change on one of those chances. But it don't never get better. It gets worse. It gets worse. So then you hear people saying that the men in the situation play a better position than she does. Just because you a mother don't mean that you a good one. And just because everybody or some people are able to have kids, that don't mean that that's something that's needed. I don't give a fuck how nobody feel. Well, fuck it, have kids. It don't matter whether you treat them bad. It don't matter. It don't matter if you put them last. It don't matter if you put it before them in every situation, even though they came from every situation that you was in. They are a repercussion of it. Let's talk about it. In your whole 33 years, if that's what you want to give yourself, when have you ever been with self to no self? You always got from under one dick and on top of another. And that is the reason why you are a mother. Not because you said I had a kid to love them, because where's the love, sis? You coming up short in every situation. Ain't no acknowledgement. Ain't no how can I say, parties and awards given. Like I just love you because you are mine type shit. No. But you use them. Hold on. But you'll use them in a situation to say that they miss a man. You had Mosky on the phone, friend, saying, "Oh my God, I miss Johnell." Maybe because he was level-headed in the situation as well. His activities was caused by being around dirt. Because you know when you place yourself around dirt, you end up dirty, right? So being that he placed himself around the dirt, he became a part of the dirt. But once he realized the dirt, he cleaned himself the fuck off and he wanted no parts no more. And whoever thought the same fucking part in person that you tried to turn him against, he would be playing basketball with, bitch. Mm-mm. I know your blood is sizzling. I know your blood is sizzling. Because if you don't feel like a mother and fool, and then you want to come up here just like a bird do, smacking and packing. Yeah, cuz the only thing you could think of is to call two grown ass men gay. That goes to show how immature minded a person really is. He wasn't gay when you was sucking his dick, sis. Was he gay then? Huh? Huh? Hmm. Huh? Huh? Was he gay when you thought he picked Pretty Bree and she was upstairs like Papoose, baby? Huh? Was he gay when he was in the back seat with Taco Crotch? Huh? 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 Was Robert gay when he bent Miss Season over or even Amelia, baby? I mean, because you know he's still bending. Mm-hmm. Them. They not bending him. But you out here trying to get bent. I mean, I'm saying, you got flea market coochie at this point in time. No, because at flea markets you could find a good find. I'm not gonna put that bad on flea markets. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. You ain't even got Goodwill coochie. That's sad. Because ain't no goodwill up in that. And it is kind of second hand, third hand, and maybe fourth hand. Mm-hmm. It is like thrifting. But I ain't gonna fuck up their reputation out here comparing you to them. Cause you a bad find, sis. Mm-hmm. You know how you go in a store and you see some t-shirts and they be like irregular, but you could still buy it though. But on the package, it lets you know some shit is wrong. Some shit is fucked up. The collar might be a little like this. It may be a little thread off, sis. The underarm might be a little tight, but you could still buy it. You know it ain't, you know, one person trash, another person treasure. You know. But that don't mean it's good though. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. That's like picking polyester over real cotton. Say what now? Your ass ain't nothing but an itch. Oh my God. She said, yeah, you know where you could get some nails done. People got to say something on the internet before she actually thinks about, how can I say, incorporating it. All right? If you go get your daughter nails done, it's because you heard somebody say something. Not because you chose to. Oh, or because she was at her daddy's house and her big sister was cleaning her nails because you dirty as hell. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That girl was happy to be on that camera talking about, I got my hair done. Why she wasn't able to say that last week when you went and exposed all this forehead, boy? When you went and exposed her motherfucking forehead, your forehead, why you ain't take that baby to get a retwist? Huh? I thought you said Nakia had them hands. What happened? She want to put hands on you again? I thought y'all was about to be sister wives, living sister lives. What happened? Y'all both not gonna be fucking the deacon, the preacher? What is the messy meatloaf? A deacon, preacher, Bible pusher? I don't know, whatever you choose to call them. Mm-mm. Whatever you choose to call them, because girl, I wouldn't even say I'd rather you than me. Because I wouldn't even rather that situation for you, Bree. I'm going to be honest. Soon as we seen Johnell come out here and he had his shirt off, we already knew what we was in store for. Okay? I'm going to show y'all something. Hold on. Let me let y'all see. Because it's about to get active out in the streets. Okay? Because people be mad. Why y'all be so mad? Why y'all be so mad? Huh? Y'all should be mad at her. Anybody that don't put children first, they supposed to get it the worst. How is it that y'all so comfortable with chasing after? Y'all been left before, friend? Huh? Y'all been in the same situation she in? The man don't want you no more. So you gonna torture somebody else's man that wasn't never your man before? I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Hold on. Because I want to see what the guys are doing. Now, what they doing is interesting. You just out here trying to give pussy away. That's not really anything new. Oh, look what Amira gets to do. She gets to post the babies. See, because she got kids. Okay? Kids and babies are not supposed to feel stressed at such a fragile point in their development. Even as adults, we are affected by stressors such as being yelled at, talked down at, and being physically reprimanded. It causes significant trauma to our nervous and immune systems, causing us to live in continuous state of fight or flight, anxiety, and depression. Remember, healthy minds start at childhood. Bitch, did you catch the message? You be around them fucking kids, lying and fucking crying, making them take on your fucking undeveloped emotional fucking state, okay? Because you operate off of emotions instead of logics. So you pour all your traumas into them fucking kids. But this should be some good advice for you, sis. You want me to read it again? And she's a beautiful woman. What you gonna say? Let me read it for you again anyway. All right. Kids and babies, you got both. You got kids and you got fucking babies. You got kids and you got fucking babies. Let me take a drink for that. Because you're a thirsty hoe. Mm-mm. Mm. Have you had your water today? Have you had your water today? I almost choked on a piece of fucking ice. Y'all would have had to call 911. Okay. Kids and babies are not supposed to feel stressed at such a fragile point in their development. Even as adults, we are affected by stresses such as being yelled at, talked down at, and being physically reprimanded. It causes significant, bitch, significant, okay? Significant trauma to our nervous system. She dropping jewels on you, bitch. You got to catch it. Catch the jewels, bitch, because you've been missing. Okay? System causing us to live in continuous states of fight or flight, anxiety, and depression. So what she needs you to do is remember, right? Healthy minds start at childhood. So while you over there sitting in the dark, lying on them kids' daddies while they crying and coughing in the fucking background, you gonna pay for all the shit you doing to them right now, or they will mentally pay for it later if you don't become a greater fucking person. But no, you ain't. You ain't. I think it's kind of too late. Let me make a part. All right. Y'all hit the like button. Support your host, okay? Because I am at work today. Tay been out of work for 4 or 5 days. And I ain't gonna lie, I got some making up to do, but I had sick kids. When you got kids that's sick, sometimes you got to check out on some shit that's a little Mike, got the. So that's what was happening. But anyway, support your girl Tay. Hit the like button for me while I make my part. Oh, girl, these sprays look nice. These sprays looking nice. They do. They do. Let me see if y'all hitting the like button. Go get y'all some water or something. Okay? I got me some water. I think it's about 93 or 96 degrees here today. Okay? It's hot. It's hot. It's hot. And I came here to keep it hot with y'all. All right? Period. No, but for real. It's not even a laughing matter when you actually get to view kids in an unhealthy situation. It's like, why do they have to pay for a situation they ain't never asked to be in, baby? All right? Just because you decide to fuck don't mean that you have to bring a kid into existence. Okay? It's a lot of people that sent their kids back to God. Not even being funny. Okay? And it may seem kind of, how can I say, heartless to say, but even though them kids ain't do nothing, they ain't got to spend a lifetime of being treated bad and feeling, well, shit. They ain't got to feel unwanted. Imagine being alive and feeling unwanted. See, they say you don't feel nothing when you're dead, right? So if you never make it here, you never actually, But imagine making it here and still feeling that way. That's a fucked up feeling. And when you have no emotion or compassion and you don't handle your kids within a certain type of fashion, it makes them emotionally, it emotionally ruins them, to say the least. Because then when they get older and they get in relationships, they gonna put people through the same thing to make them feel that that's what they gonna have to prove, that they love is real. They gonna have to deal with toxic. Because they came from toxicity. I said that bitch right. Huh, y'all? Toxicity? Okay, because I ain't got that much glue today. So my vowels with my teeth, they struggling, okay? I can't say no hard R's, no S's, no T's, okay? Sometimes no Y's. You understand? I'm going to have to tighten it up. But I ain't got much. I got to make my way to Walgreens. What the fuck? You know, Tay-Tay is honest. Maybe sometimes too honest. I don't give a fuck. But hey, y'all heard what Tay-Tay had to say. I got enough glue in my mouth to say, fuck you, Bree, because you ain't shit. And as a mother, your ass is unfit. And you need to let them men get as much time with their kids because that will be the benefit. We ain't seen you teach a kid how to cook. But you teaching them how to put on your come fuck me boots. At an early age. Dad. Your ass up here performing soft porn on motherfucking Instagram and YouTube. The fuck? But the baby ain't got no motherfucking socks. How they used to say back in the days, bitch, if you don't kick rock, unacceptable. Unacceptable. I'm gonna go and show you what you like. As soon as I finish this braid. As soon as I finish this braid, I'm gonna show you just what your ass like, because it's all you display. And I've been here for this situation for a couple of years, baby. So it's not like I'm just talking to be talking. Tay-Tay definitely done put her foot in this shit, baby. Everything that I'm saying, I got rights to fucking say. Because I done put out some receipts, baby, that gives me the credibility. And I done put out more truth than you ever did. Because you ain't never tell the truth in not one of your situations. Imagine that. Imagine that. When you was in a relationship with Johnell, he couldn't wrap his mind around how two men could just for no reason want to be beating on a woman with all them kids. You notice he kept saying with all these kids. Why would they want to treat her like this with her when she got all these kids? He kept repeating that part of the situation. No, she was the beater. Okay? Men take domestic violence abuse too from women. Because if they hit the bitch back, they going to jail right after that. You see the difference? But they be out here trying to save these hoes, okay? But after her taking her assault weapon boot to Johnell house, mm-hmm, and she went to jail now. So she went to jail for putting her ex-husband naked pictures on the internet. And now she done went to jail again in front of the world for taking her assault boot to her baby father house, kicking on his door, requesting for the next bitch to come downstairs, but saying she is his bitch at the same time. What part we missed? I don't know. Did Papoose come downstairs? And then Pretty Bree just be ruffling your feathers, honey. Cause she be all the way funny. Mm-hmm. The people be sending her. I know you seen the AI picture of her and Johnell sitting on the couch. Oh, you didn't? Let me show you, girl. Let me show you. I know you seen it because you see everything. But Tay reposted it just in case you missed it. Because I want to make sure that the word gets spread. I want you to see these things. No need for you to miss them. Hold on. Because I found that really entertaining. Hold on. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, shit. It's removed. Let me see. Papoose is upstairs. No, Papoose ain't upstairs no more. I guess they removed it. But that was a nice thing. I definitely was entertained. Hey, Yakima. She don't even know what the truth is. Hell no, she don't, Crystal. 93 where I'm at. Hey, Jackie Moore. Listen, Tay just be popping up and popping out. I just be popping up and popping out. That is what it is that I do when I come to YouTube. But I love the way that y'all support me, though. Definitely, I do. I definitely do. But I'm really confused in this situation. What's the win? Like, what's the end goal? That's the part that I want to know. What is the end goal when you keep a child away from their father? Huh? What's the end goal? Because they might end up hating your ass. Okay? 9 times out of 10, that's gonna end up happening. Because when they actually get back and get a chance to get of age to get around their father without you, and they actually see the actions that you possessed, oh my goodness. Mm-mm. Yeah, girl, they might not like you too much. Because they gonna see everything that you said was a lie, baby. And for your kids to feel like you a liar, that mean that they can't trust you. And not being able to trust the safety of a mother is a strong thing because you don't never know what emotional state a person is in. And that is scary, friend. Is she good today? Is she gonna be having the eye stuck in the corner hula hooping? Is she gonna be running around the crib with the baby blanket? Acting like she talking in motherfucking tongues, but just talking in confusion. I mean, which one, baby? Which one is it going to be? What personality is they going to have to hate from Brie? Because that's what it's going to be. Because when they get older and they act, they gonna probably say, when we was younger, we wanted to say something, but we had to live with her. Shit. We were still there. So after we, came from where we was at with you, we were still gonna have to stay with her. And kids be scared to speak the fuck up. Because when you caught in the middle, especially when you got a mother like that, they make you feel like you gotta take sides. They make you feel like you gotta pick a side. And don't make it seem like you like it better when you around your father. Oh shit. Oh shit. I don't know what you like him for. That nigga ain't shit. Just because the nigga wasn't shit to you in a relationship don't mean that he ain't shit in a fathership. That's a whole different type of relationship. The mother I am to my kids, people would never get me to be that same woman to them. That's a whole different level of love. I'm sorry. It's different. But when it comes down to you, shit. It's sad. Them kids about to get out of school. You planning people fucking to pay people rent. They ain't even got a fucking dresser in they bed on the fucking floor. But this is the type of shit you choose to come to the internet and get attention with. But stay running off on the plug. Stay running off on the plug. Say what? Hold on, y'all. Hit them likes button. Hit the like for your girl Tay. I'll be right back. I'm going to refill my cup with some water, baby.
Hey, hold up, hold up, hold up. If you rock with the truth, say her name. Hold up. If you rock with the truth, say her name. When she step in the spot, everybody say. When she step in the spot, everybody say. Latte, what? Latte, what? Latte, what? Hands up if you ready for the real. Latte, what? Latte, hands up if you ready for the real.
She pop out clean, yeah, the vibe go up. Big energy walk, don't gotta do much. Truth in her voice, she say what it be. No sugarcoat talk, just honesty. Color in the style, confidence loud. Unicorn vibes, but she stand out proud. She don't chase rumors, she clear that fog. If it ain't the truth, she won't co-sign y'all.
Latte. If you rock with the truth, say her name. Latte. Truth, talent, energy on display. Latte. If you rock with the truth, say her name. Latte. Welcome to the world where the facts stay. Latte.
Hold up,
yeah.
Hold up,
Truth teller, unicorn
hold
energy.
up.
Hey, that's latte. Welcome to latte world.
Hold up.
And that's it. Hey y'all, I'm back. Okay. I went to go get me some water. And I figured if I went and got something that, Bad Boot Bree could relate to. What is this that we are looking at? Can anybody tell me what this is? Outside of it being liquor. Huh? It is a sperm cell. Okay? You keep collecting these men's sperm and then stealing it. You keep collecting these men's sperm and then stealing it. I don't understand the concept. Now, if it was like in the sense of this, you could have just swallowed it, sis. But for you to steal them in kids from their body and then within the flesh, you a whole fucking mess. You be out here stealing niggas' babies. Salute. Ha ha. You should have did it that way to save the kids, baby. You want to be out here stealing sperm and then not even being responsible with it. I don't understand. I know that me personally, when I had kids, I wanted them motherfuckers, baby. Now, I ain't playing on the factors of when they actually came into play. I'ma say that everybody I'm spinning around. I was fucking. And when you be fucking, you know you might end up with something. And I ended up with a baby instead of that little house in Virginia. Cause y'all bitches be slipping. Niggas just be sleeping with anybody out here, raw motherfucking dogs. Like giving everybody the cootie raw. Everybody don't get that privilege. Okay? But being that I was out here being grown and I was fucking, I knew it was a possibility that at some point in time, somebody was going to put a baby up in me, right? And when the baby decided to be up in me, I made a decision at that point in time, baby, it's no longer about me. This is when I actually have to do some parenting. Who is this? I don't know, but they're going to have to wait. I hope that wasn't nobody calling me, telling me something about the live, because if so, I'm sorry. If it's something wrong, can y'all hear me? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me. Please drop a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me. Let me see, because I don't want to be talking a whole bunch of shit for nothing. That would be fucked up. Now, that would be fucked up. So either drop a 1 or some unicorns in the chat to let Tay Tay know that she is active. Okay? And then I'm going to collectively get into the way that we met Brie. All right? And it is still the same shit today, baby. We met her on a lie. Okay? And the situation is continuing off of lies. Yeah, lots of, yeah. So that mean that they can hear me. That's why I start talking my shit. The ones is active. That mean I'm actively being heard, talking my shit. Good job. Good job. Now, I'm trying to figure out. Oh, lemon pepper? Oh, yeah, lemon pepper. Oh, they call me Big Mama because I'm a fat bitch. We about to eat some wings, ho. Nah, but for real. I'm happy that y'all can hear me. But let me know how long y'all been a part of this situation. Did y'all come in the beginning? Did y'all come in the middle? Or did y'all just catch on to things at the end? Because I got a conversation for each chapter, friend. I do. And I actually feel bad for the people that's been bamboozled in the situation because, see, they be like, oh, you a woman first. I'm not an idiot at no point in time, though. I don't give a fuck. That woman shit ain't got nothing to do with being a straight fucking idiot. And just because somebody can cry and lie, that don't mean that they telling the truth at any point in time. And once, for me, I'm just going to be honest, I hate a liar. Like, I despise a liar because it like no reason. Like, and people be habitual pathological liars. And the ones for me that make it seem like they ain't got no reason to lie and do the most motherfucking lying. Like, it be like, wait, you do know you grown. It's okay to tell the truth, right? Nobody can beat you for telling not your truth, the truth. Let's not get it fucked up, right? Pretty much. But for grown people that choose to lie and don't have to, that shit irks my motherfucking soul. It really do. Because these days, the kids of the world is more motherfucking truthful than the adults. The kids would be done said some shit and not even realize they done said some shit while saying some shit. Okay? So when you dealing with an adult and you gotta figure out what part of what the fuck they saying is the truth, that's confusing for me. I got adult ADHD and I only can stick to one thing for a certain amount of motherfucking time. And once I feel like there's even a slight discrepancy in your story, you lost me. I'm chucking it all up to bullshit. And me, once I know that you are a liar, your credibility with me is shot. You can't be on some, oh, I'm telling the truth. And you know the one for me, the motherfuckers that be grown and still swear on dead people to make it seem like what they saying is even more true. That motherfucker dead. They ain't gonna be affected by the lie that you telling I am. The fuck is we do? So now you gonna lie. And not only is you gonna lie, you gonna throw dead people on top of it. Like I swear on my mama, your mama gonna strike the fuck out you. She gonna slap you in the back of your fucking neck with a Jesus sandal. Jesus, let me borrow your slipper for a minute. Slap the shit out you. That's what grown-ups need, though. That'd be the problem. But then once you get a certain age, it's considered DV. But being that some grown people don't get disciplined no more after a certain age or no type of repercussions for the actions that they choose to create, then they start thinking that it's okay. They start thinking that it's okay. And not only do they think it's okay, they make excuses for the behavior like you're the reason for why they doing what it is that they doing. Bitch, you got me fucked up. So not only is you gonna do some fucked up shit to me, you gonna make it seem like I'm the reason that you did the fucked up shit to me in the first place. Come again? Maybe she need to smoke some weed so her eye could get out the corner. Maybe if the bitch smokes some weed, her eye will leave that corner. Because as long as her eye is in that fucking corner, it's dangerous out here for all of us. Me, you, but I'm trying to wait and see how many people said what part of the section of this situation that they came in, baby. Or are they going to have to up and move again? Shit, they done moved about 6 times in 2 fucking years. That's unstable that's unstable right there for kids. Imagine that. I felt bad for uprooting and moving with my motherfucking kids, and I only did it 1 time and it's permanent. Okay? But when you know that kids is having to lose or leave their friends behind, do you know how sometimes how long it is for kids to get comfortable within relationships and find somebody that actually meets or mesh their, you understand what I'm saying? Level of whatever quirkiness. Because kids have personalities. Okay? And they have insecurities. And some kids be insecure about meeting new fucking people, especially when they continuously have to meet new fucking people. That mean they never feel settled in. She had these kids living out of a fucking garbage bag for about 3 fucking years. That's partially the whole fucking saga. Okay? There was no more lumberjacks with the hats to match. None of that. No fresh lineups. The boys was wearing jeans for a week to the point that if they took them off, they probably still was fucking standing. She done went and turned the fucking girls into dreadheads because she too motherfucking lazy to do they fucking hair. Listen. Y'all ever see me? Listen. First of all, I'm not as big as a motherfucking content creator as they person or the people that defend her say. Listen, did you? I said they said. Because I ain't said no shit like that. A bitch like me is big. People all the way across the world is saying my name, Latte. Okay? But I don't need, how can I say, acceptance from anybody as long as I accept myself first, baby. So that's why I'm built different. And I could come on this internet. You don't see me argue with nobody. And I say what the fuck I said because I am comfortable within who I is. And once you know who you is, people can't tell you who the fuck you are. But when you don't know who the fuck you are, you don't know who the fuck you supposed to show up and be. So when you not doing no content and the content is you doing bad, that's sad. Shit. Couldn't be me. Only thing big about you is being a fucking dummy. A big fucking dummy. Because any woman that fumbles her own bag, that fucking bag, and the only reason the only thing she got to blame for it is some Disney. Shit. Ain't that much dick in the world, girl. I'm sorry. And I loves me a good dick. I'ma just be honest. I do. Cause you know, shake that shit for a real nigga. The fuck is we talking about? But that's how I got a ring on my finger. But I mean, at the end of the day, ain't no dick gonna have me out here doing nothing crazy. Damn sure not putting my kids as last on the list, baby. I'm sorry. You said that when these people had access to you, the only thing they did was mistreat you in front of your children. Your children. So I would say that the children is the ones that's actually living within the abuse situation. Them and the men. The men had to get beat on in the situation. I mean, we both heard, but we all heard both of them say, stop hitting me. Now, if we would have heard her say, stop hitting me, what the bed bugs would have been saying. She was throwing juice on niggas and everything. Yes, she was. Yes, she was. That's exactly what we got to see her display. But it wasn't nothing about being a mammy. But I just came today to give my point of view on the situation about a person and their activity because they're jealous of seeing their baby fathers actually connect. And I say that that's growth. That's growth. And it says a lot. But Bree, go see if you could go grab Nakia and y'all could play some basketball, baby. Let's see if you could do that. Instead of you out here juggling niggas' balls, let's see if you could actually get on the court and play some real b-ball. Maybe even play some balls with your son. Shoot some hoops or something. You feel me? Because you out here looking crazy, baby. And everything that you say about these men, you fit the profile of it, sis. I would say I would hate to be the one to say it, but I'm happy to say it. I ain't lying. I'm happy to say it. I got online to say it. That's why I'm online in the first place. Because I want to show you a section of yourself through each chapter of this. So when you want to know how we know who you are, it's simple. It's simple. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Because I'm going to just be honest. Tay don't be having shit lined because I am the content. I come and talk about shit, but I am the content. My colorful unicorn ass. Yes. Because I come and I show and I say what I say. And here and there, I bring some receipts, and then I repeat what it is that y'all choose to put out here in these streets, and that be good enough for me. But I'm going to show you something. Hold on. I want to show you something. Because 9 times out of 10, Tay is going live from her telephone. Very rarely do I go live from my laptop. Sure don't. Okay. All right. This is LaTruth and Brianna's failed love story. Okay. I just want to make sure that the people know who it is that they dealing with, because we ain't this is serious shit here. So just in case they didn't come in on a certain portion, I want to see and make sure that they possibly get what it is that they miss. Everybody that Robin don't have with is best of friends, right? Okay, we got you. Let's figure out the factors of why, right? Why you let that girl sit there and play in your face, and every smiling face is not a pure heart. Let's put it that way, because that girl, some people, they be. She let people talk her out her husband. Let's go back. Enough to let you know, or to say what it was that she was saying. You saying she manifested it. That's something to be happy about. Somebody manifesting badness in your relationship. But I tell you this, sis, any one of those females on that couch would have been Robert's wife. Because you hear what I'm saying? You was the only one on that couch that was a wife. Now you one of the single bitches on the couch. Enjoy. Well, no, you're not single, because yeah, you got Clown Boy. Why is this show not consistent of a person being in their boutique? Right. This ain't something that just started, y'all. Hold on, here we go. Y'all remember this?
That's what I'm saying. It's like not attaching yourself to a specific role, because there were so many roles that I was so attached to. And yes, they were great roles, but then there's always another role. So Brianna, what does this next year look like for you personally, career-wise, spiritually, all the whole across the board? What is this next?
Listen to the lies, y'all. Yes, your regular everyday lives was better than this show. I don't know why you let these people try to take and get a percentage of your Facebook by putting this show. This is the stuff. This when she was on her campaign. Oh, okay. Because we need to remember what chapter did people come in. Hold on. We're gonna see what part did people come in.
You still have to deal with her stuff. And sometimes when you're not in a situation, it's kind of hard to understand, like, from being in it point of view, even though we all have dealt with breakups and everything, but hers was public, like really public. Like there was no privacy. And then it's someone who's telling all your business. She put it out, keep it private and protected, and they're like, no, everybody gonna know everything that's happened. So
then you come into like a defense mode.
yeah,
So
not trusting people.
Yeah. So people don't understand when it comes to a cycle of abuse, you also have that cycle of protecting and
You are the abuser.
especially when you got a big heart and you love hard. Yeah. It's like, oh, I know they didn't. Let me say because he really didn't do this, y'all. He really didn't do this. He did this, but he really didn't do this. So I'm still saving and protecting. And yes, I understand people like, when she said it, isn't it because I was still trying to protect and save someone that I love.
Don't you supposed to love your kids? So you mean to tell me you was protecting another grown adult but leaving the kids vulnerable within the situation? Because I need to know what chapter that these people came in that they not getting the understanding that this is the actions of a person. They are unfit. But let me let her continue because these are her words, not mine.
Love somebody who doesn't judge you because I have a big heart and I still do. When I love you, I love you. And that's a cancer thing. When we love hard.
That's true, but don't put that shit on all cancers because they not all like
You know,
you.
I love like y'all like my friend Brianna, she really didn't look like I love y'all niggas. I love hard.
Huh.
It was to the point where he was like, okay, I'm gonna keep saving him. I'm gonna keep saving him. Ever since she just really decided, like, I'm gonna choose Brianna. Like,
so I'm about to drop my skincare line. So that's keeping me busy. I'm about to do a mind
Where the skincare at, y'all?
outfit. So yeah.
Mommy and me matching outfits and stuff.
Part of getting an audition, right? So you already got a win right there. What did you say? In the big city, like LA audition. You say,
My coach is me
from Johnell, right?
By a show of unicorns, who remember the bullshit? I'm even tired of listening to her. She gives me a fucking headache. Okay? Who remember that chapter? I know I'm not the only person that remember that chapter. Okay? Oh, okay. There go the unicorns. All right. So when a person is still saying the same thing in 2026 that they were saying in 2022 and 2023, baby, the problem is you. Ain't no ifs, ands, buts, or maybes. All right? Because when people are not around you, they can do things that adult people do, like play fucking basketball. I mean, look. Look now that you out the situation. You see that? Robert and his daughter. You see that? Support your girl Tay, because I don't know if the music gonna get me copywritten. But y'all see, let me see if I could mute it. Let me see. I don't know, but Robert, whoever song this is, please don't copyright Tay. I'm just trying to show the point of the video. See why a father is needed. We don't see you doing none of that with your children. But anyway, Tay is about to get up out of here. So please definitely hit the like button for me. And I definitely appreciate the support, baby. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And yes, I did. But drop in the comments and let me know if you are 1, 2, or 3 before we go, baby. Let me know. Let me know. And hopefully y'all enjoyed the show. Definitely let me know if y'all enjoyed the show as well. Brianna boot wearing battle, you're gonna have to get your shit together, baby. Because the only people that's suffering from your actions is not the men in the situation. It's actually your children. And kids shouldn't have to deal with a badass mammy. That's the worst thing. Like for real. You used to mothers being nurturing and things of that nature. Oh, what was that?
Oh,
Oh my God, where was it at?
no, baby. Don't stress it.
Oh my goodness.
Don't stress it. Don't stress it.
Shit. This me, what was that? Oh my goodness.
Sorry. I got mad.
Yeah, that was a good guy though. Mm.
Oh, baby.
Okay, okay. Always enjoy your show, Tay. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. And if anybody catch the replay, definitely make sure you hype your girl Tay baby up. I know I ain't been putting no videos out on the street, but I'ma definitely do that today, baby. I promise. I promise. I promise. I am. I am. But love is love, of course, and you know it's never a bye, but always see y'all later.
Hey, hold up, hold up, hold up. If you rock with the truth, say her name. If you rock with the truth, say her name. When she step in the spot, everybody say. When she step in the spot, everybody say. Latte, what? Latte, what? Latte, what? Hands up if you ready for the real. Latte, what? Latte, hands up if you ready for the real.
She pop out clean, yeah, the vibe go up. Big energy walk, don't gotta do much. Truth in her voice, she say what it be. No sugarcoat talk, just honesty. Color in the style, confidence loud. Unicorn vibes, but she stand out proud. She don't chase rumors, she clear that fog. If it ain't the truth, she won't co-sign y'all.
Latte. If you rock with the truth, say her name. Latte. Truth, talent, energy on display. Latte. If you rock with the truth, say her name. Latte. Welcome to the world where the facts stay. Latte.
Hold up,
yeah.
hold up, hold up.
Truth teller.
Hold up,
Unicorn energy.